Citizens, how's your spirit? Mine, peace, actually. Uh, I saw on my studio that it's been pretty much a week since I went live, so I was like, go ahead and do that thing. Um, the title is what it is, and we'll get to it in a minute. Before I do anything else, I just want to say thank you to everybody who's been a part of my community for all this time. It's been a really long, long journey. And needless to say, it could have gone a number of ways. I'm amazed too. There are still some things that are kind of up in the air a bit, yet I pretty much know the lay of the land, got the territory down to a science, so to speak. Um, Recently, I have been just protecting my peace. You know, it's something that I tell everyone to do, and I've had to crack a couple of skulls, so to speak, crack a couple of eggs. In order to make an omelet, you got to do that anyway, right? But I say that to say, not physically, obviously, but verbally. It, we'll kind of get into it. Like, for starters, I speak truth, and the truth brought into the light does its own damage. So I don't have to say anything else, which is why not going live for a week doesn't mean anything. As you noticed, I still posted on my community wall because, sometimes that's all I need to say to y'all. Some of you don't even get the message. Some of you do, just don't say anything. Some of you aren't even checking. All of that is cool with me. When I started this journey, I understood that I wasn't leaving a message for now. I was leaving a message for later. Kind of a spiritual sandwich, so to speak. Shout out to Sunum Show. I think you're awesome. Pretty freaking amazing. But anyway, I started out leaving breadcrumbs and upgraded to like snacks. And now we're at the place of I can give you a full meal. And that pretty much seals the deal. Like, once I've gotten to that point, it's time for me to move on. I'm not meant to be here, to be still in this moment. And there's so much to do. Down here, I use my voice as God's tool. In the spirit, I'm a full-blown assassin out this bitch. You ain't know. As some of your kinfolk. Shout out to Kevin Samuels and Sister Shahrazad Ali. I was watching an interview she had done, and I think it's been in the last month or so. Someone here was sharing it with me. And they got around to the part where she started talking about Kevin Samuels. She was like, yeah, nah, you know, I am the blueprint. My books are the blueprint, but the way that he went about it was basically a disservice to the message, so to speak. I love the sister. I think she's absolutely amazing. The one thing that I will say is during that video, she says, I'm just a woman. I know my place. Your place is to raise generations. And to do that, you have to stand beside your man, strong in the light, and recognize that you too are opposite sides of a coin. In order to get it right and get back to what it is we know to be true, there has to be a male head of the family and a female head as well. Yeah, one protects. Well, that's the thing, see? We protect differently, yet we both protect the family. We both provide something to the family. We both are supposed to praise. That's where we've gotten it wrong all these years. The hate speech to one another, the disrespect, the neglect, the abuse. Yep, it's a learned behavior. And we learned it century over century. It was proselytized to us as the right thing. That doesn't mean that we have to continue down that path. Doesn't mean that we can't have fun either. It just means we have to determine whether or not we want to accept or create the consequences that come out of our mouth. If the words cause division and hate and pain, was it really worth it? By the way, y'all, you're gonna have to stop blaming the devil for the things that you do. You do them knowing the devil is tempting you. It's a choice you make. It's free will. How you gonna ask God to kill an angel because you choose to do the wrong thing? Come on now. Shout out to everybody who's coming to realize that the American dream ain't real either. Yeah. There is still an opportunity to create heaven right here on earth. It's that song. I got heaven right here on earth. Hey, I got heaven right here on earth. Like I said, it's been a hell of a journey. And we still got a ways to go. I was listening to a Rose in Harlem, and every time she says, I put that on my wedding, I put that on my baby's name, I put that on my wedding ring. It's so hard for me knowing, you know, that that's going to be the actual cost should she not seal the deal, so to speak. She's very talented, though. It's just, there's still a price to pay for going that way. If you truly believe that God gave you those things and you go to Him in all things, then it's a lyric. But what about those who don't? And they sing the same thing over and over and over again. What are they putting out into the universe? Anyway, this was mostly just to let y'all know I'm okay. I'm actually doing great. Amazing. I think that a lot of people could take some pointers from Kyrie Irving, though. It's as much what you don't say as it is what you do say. And style has a way of speaking volumes. Go over to my Buy Me a Coffee. That prayer is there. You have to ask to be able to understand the words, the silences, and the spaces. Then it'll all make sense. What are they keeping from you? What's missing? What are they hiding? Who's hiding it and why? I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Y'all do all that YouTubing and stuff for me whenever you see this. Keep your spirit up. I'll see you in the streams. Peace.